Police investigations cross the Ohio River all the time, but in a New Albany murder-for-hire plot, one side is claiming the other did not follow the rules. We thank you for joining us at 6. I'm Jose Sosaya.
And I'm Myra Ansari. The suspect, Henry Bachman, and his lawyers say that the prosecutors didn't follow the rules. They're now suing Louisville and New Albany police, as well as the Floyd County Prosecutor's Office.
As Wave News reporter Mark Stevens explains, they are trying to get what was taken from a Kentucky rental home back.
The police searched this home on Main Street in September last year. They seized money and property, but lawyers are saying how that search was authorized did not follow the rules.
The local prosecutors, including this prosecutor, had a meeting, and all of the media was called, where they're going to join together and they can meet and they're going to have liaisons. Maybe they should have called one.
Defense attorney Matthew Lemmy says this big publicity stunt promising to work together across the river to solve crime shouldn't work like this. He's filed a federal lawsuit claiming a search warrant Indiana used to gain access to his client's Kentucky property was junk.
I've never seen it where someone tried to create their own system, their own mechanism of allowing the Indiana judge to issue a warrant and simply having that checked off in Kentucky.
He explained the Indiana judge overseeing his client Henry Bachman's murder-for-hire trial issued a search warrant for this home on Main Street in Louisville. But Lemmy says Jefferson Circuit Court Judge Sarah Clay signed off on police searching it without ever issuing a Kentucky warrant. As a result, the money and property taken by police has been impossible to track.
We've been hampered in our ability to represent and defend our client because I've been chasing documents in 2 states that don't exist.
LMPD declined to comment. Floyd County Prosecutor Chris Lane didn't respond to Wave's inquiry. Lemmy says post Breonna Taylor, there should be no confusion about whether a warrant is valid or not.
And all of the people and all of their planning, who would have imagined that they had to plan or prepare for warrants coming across from Indiana to search properties in Kentucky? But once they found out, they need to do something to stop that and deal with it and get their policies put together. That's what this lawsuit's about.
Lemmy says this federal civil suit will have no impact on Bachman's upcoming murder-for-hire trial. Lawyers spent Monday hammering out a schedule to hear multiple motions about the case. The trial itself is set to start September 14th. Mark Stevens, Wave News.